Dover Downs is cooking. Dover Downs is cooking. We're cooking at Dover Downs.
Welcome to Dover Downs is Cooking in the beautiful lobby of the Dover Downs Hotel and Casino. I'm Chef Fred Bowen. Welcome to our Up and Country Concert Series cooking show. Today's guest, we have one of the hottest rising stars in country music, Ray Scott.
Thank you, man. I appreciate
Not bad.
it.
Well, Ray, we're really excited to have you performing tonight. I'm looking forward to a great show, and we're going to make a little food. What is it you like to eat, Ray?
Well, I think the question would be, what is it I don't like to eat, Fred, to be honest with you?
So
Anything you got, man, lay it on me.
we're in Delaware here, and we just finished up with our great yearly Crab Fest, and we have a lot of crabs, so we're going to do a little seafood today. We're going to have some fresh Chesapeake baked flounder with the imperial topping. The first thing we're going to cook today is a nice BLT dip, a little something a little different, a snack,
Yeah.
and it's going to have some great Alaskan king crab meat in it.
Awesome.
All right, so it's kind of a combination dip.
Yeah. You know, my keyboard player's a dip.
Is he?
Yeah, he is. Didn't mean to interrupt you there, but
That's
I just
okay.
had to get that in there. He's not around here anywhere right now, but
I don't see him, but I won't tell him. Don't worry. Your secret.
I wish you would, to be honest.
I know you like to eat a little healthy, so we're going to make this with all low-fat ingredients. I have some great low-fat mayonnaise here, Ray,
Awesome.
as well as sour cream. Okay. Got a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, a little bit of hot sauce. You like it hot?
Oh, yeah, bring it on.
Put a little extra in there. And we have nice Roma tomatoes, some turkey bacon. It's a
Cool.
little less fatty than regular bacon. And some low-fat cheddar cheese. Okay, now to complete this dish, we're going to use a little Old Bay seasoning. Now,
Awesome.
you want to mix that up for me?
No problem.
And I'm going to chop up the crab meat.
All right.
Now we got some beautiful Alaskan king crab here I picked this morning.
That sounds good. And this is a tough job.
But somebody's got to do it.
That's right.
So I understand you got a new single coming out.
That's right. It's called I Didn't Come Here to Talk, and we'll be going to radio with that here in the next few weeks. So call your local stations, please.
And request that song.
That's right. I didn't come here to talk, and you'll have to listen to it to know what I came here to do.
We'll put just a little bit of crab meat in there. How's that look?
That looks good.
Well, we got a little ciabatta bread here. We're going to place that around with a few crackers. And this is a great Sunday afternoon for the ball game.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Let me guess. Tennessee Titans?
Yeah, I like the Titans. I grew up a Redskins fan because I grew up kind of near Virginia, so
Okay.
I still keep up with them too.
Well, you know, I just finished a cooking show with Fred Stokes.
Really? Cool.
Yeah, he was-
Awesome.
His Super Bowl ring is about that big.
Probably costs more than my house.
All right, there you have it. We have low-fat BLT crab dip with little assorted crackers and some flatbreads and stuff.
Sounds good.
Want to try some?
Thought you'd never ask. This ain't how Mama made it, but that's a good thing because Mama couldn't cook too well. I'm just kidding, Mom. Man, that's good. This is healthy.
This is healthy because of the turkey bacon. You got layers of flavors in there. The low-fat cheddar cheese. The Old Bay brings it all together. The low-fat mayonnaise, low-fat sour cream, and of course that great Alaskan king crab meat, which is fresh, not frozen. We had that
Awesome.
flown in yesterday, fresh cooked. So can't beat that.
This is great. You guys never thought I would get a chance to say this, but try this at home.
This is an easy, healthful dish that you can make at home anytime, very simple. Remember, you can go to our website, get this recipe at DoverDownsIsCooking.com. And when we come back, we're gonna do a Chesapeake Bay flounder with another great crab meat and mixed vegetables in a low-fat beurre blanc sauce.
Cool. You're not going to take this away, are you?
No, we're gonna put this on the bus, Rick.
All right. Good deal.
We're cooking, Dover Downs. We're cooking
Dover Downs is Las Vegas-style slots.
Dover Downs is the world's #1 racino, harness racing and simulcast. Christina's Comedy Zone. Dover Downs is 4-diamond hotel and accommodations,
Headliner Entertainment.
fine dining, and now Dover Downs is cooking. That's right, Dover Downs is cooking with a show like you've never seen before. Did you catch all that? That's okay. Go to DoverDownsIsCooking.com for the latest updates, tickets to the next live taping, or to order the Dover Downs is Cooking DVD cookbook series. Visit DoverDownsIsCooking.com today.
Let us hell out there without you, and it's hard to sleep alone.
We're looking at Dover Downs. We're looking at Dover Downs. We're looking at Dover Downs. We're cooking at Dover Downs.
Welcome back to Dover Downs is Cooking with my special guest, Ray Scott. Ray, who was your inspiration growing up?
My dad was number one, though. I grew up in a household where my dad was a country singer, and he sang locally and regionally, and so it was one of those deals where it was there from a really early age. The bug bit me, and the redness never went away. So I'd say my dad first, but I also love people like Waylon Jennings and Johnny Cash and Merle Haggard and Willie Nelson. List goes on.
All those great guys.
A lot of Southern rock too. So.
We're going to have a little sautéed flounder, pan-seared flounder, topped with a mixture of vegetables and crab meat in a low-fat beurre blanc that we'll make with some white wine.
I mean, we're going to drink some wine while we make it?
Well, we could if we had a couple of glasses out here. We're going to start a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And we're going to get some of Chef Mike's Magic Spice.
Looks good.
Chef Mike is our resident master of taste here at Dover Downs. He's got his own spice of blend that goes great on fish, pork, beef, chicken. And remember, you gotta season both sides because it doesn't taste good unless you do. Ray, can I get one of those plates over there you got?
Yeah, sure.
We're gonna just dust it with a little bit of flour. Okay, we're gonna season that. So you need to season your flour and season your fish.
Okay.
Gonna shake that off. I think we're good to go here. Oh yeah.
Cool.
Hear that sizzle?
Sounds good.
Now that's not gonna take too long. So I'm gonna have to work fast.
We used to cook frog legs like that down in Carolina.
Did you? Did you catch them yourself?
Yeah, speared them, man. Of course, we didn't have Chef Mike's
They're good.
seasoning.
Well, we'll give you a bottle to bring back with you.
That'd
so
be great.
You can do them frog legs that
Makes
way.
frog legs delicious.
We're just gonna julienne a little bit of vegetables here.
All right.
A little bit of carrot, a little bit of yellow squash, some red pepper.
Yeah, I love vegetables, man. They make the plate all pretty while you're eating the meat.
I got that one. We're gonna start this off with a little bit of olive oil too, and a little garlic, and some herbs.
Oh man, that smells good.
Wow, who doesn't like garlic, huh? And now we have some great Jonah crab claws that I took the meat out of. So that's gonna be part of this dish.
Oh
Now
man.
you can add a little bit of shallots to this if you like, or a little onion if you prefer. I'm gonna need some of that white wine. This is starting to heat up, and you don't have to cook this crab meat now. It's just gotta warm it through. So you wanna put a little bit of wine on there, about a half a cup. We'll put a little more herbs in here. We're gonna season this up too.
Any more?
That's great. Don't be shy. Season this up with Chef Mike's Magic Spice, a little chopped herbs. I got some rosemary, thyme, and parsley chopped up. And I think our flounder's pretty much done.
Yeah. Man, this is great.
So this is a kind of variation of a crab imperial. Let's see if we can plate this up. I've got a little bit of infused yellow rice here that I cooked earlier. Now we're gonna kind of make a sandwich. We're gonna take one fillet and put it down. I'm going to take some of this crab meat topping with the white wine and the vegetables, put it inside. We got another piece on top. All right. We're going to finish our sauce here, right in the pan.
Cool.
Okay, a little bit of lemon and some margarine. That'll thicken that right up, not add any saturated fat to it.
Man, I feel like a dog at a butcher shop right now.
Well, I appreciate that, man. We try taking care of our people here.
This looks great.
So, Ray, what do you usually eat on the road?
Whatever they have, you know, I mean, it's a lot of fast food, a lot of pizza. You know, we every now and again when we do shows at a place like this at Dover Downs, you know, they have a great buffet, so we get to live it up a little bit that way. But it's tough to eat good on the road. It's real easy to get fat on the road too. So, but this is a treat.
Well, here you have it. It's Crab Imperial, healthy, low fat for Ray Scott. I want to thank you for coming today.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate it here. You going to try some of this or what? We got a fork over there.
Yeah. Stand back. That's awesome. I'd pay $50 at a restaurant for that.
You would.
The Dietz & Watson name is your guarantee of the freshest deli varieties. We use only the freshest cuts of meats with no artificial flavors, colors, or fillers, and never any MSG. And our cheeses are prepared by master cheesemakers in small batches to ensure quality, wholesomeness, and flavor. Since our founding in 1939, we have stayed true to our goal of preparing the most flavorful, exceptional deli varieties in the industry. Always ask for Dietz & Watson at your favorite supermarket or neighborhood deli and expect the best.
Diet Pepsi Machine has made a strong case for Rookie of the Year.
Machine! Machine! Woo!
Last year a convenience store, this year the Patriots.
I am very proud of Diet Pepsi Machine. I just wish Ice Cream Machine was that talented.
What's Machine like off the field?
He's a player.
Call me.
Machine, he's just one of the guys.
Live football. Drink Diet Pepsi.
I miss Machine.
Be a part of our live studio audience. Visit DoverDowns'sCooking.com for more information or to order our DVD cookbook series.
Welcome back to Dover Downs' Cooking in the beautiful hotel lobby of the Dover Downs Hotel and Casino. We're back with a couple of guys from Hot Apple Pie. We just finished up with Ray Scott, and I want to introduce Trey Landry and Keith Horn. How you doing, guys?
Good, Fred. Thanks for having us, man.
All right, Fred.
So today we're going to do a little cooking show with you guys from Hot Apple Pie, and I'm not going to make a hot apple pie. How's that?
Yes.
You guys get a lot of that. I understand you were up in a competition. You got paired up with a chef to make apple pie, and you actually won.
Yes, it was for the fanfare thing. Well, like a
Fest.
CMA Music Fest, they call it now. I still call it fanfare.
Okay.
And back in June in Nashville, and yeah, they had some fans that wanted to bake with us, and I'd never made one before, and this little girl had never either, but we ended up making one that was like supposedly perfect.
I heard that you guys like Italian food.
Absolutely.
And I wanted to do something with apples, but I didn't want to make a dessert. So I looked around and I found this Italian apple soup. So we have Roman apples, but today I'm going to use a McIntosh apple because I think it's going to cook up a little better in the soup. It's going to hold its texture a little better than a Roman apple, which is going to fall apart. Okay, we're going to start this with a little bit of butter in our pot, and I'm going to turn this on to get it hot.
There you go.
And some onions. Trey, I understand you're from Louisiana.
Yes, sir.
So we're not going to use the Holy Trinity here, which I know is onions and peppers and celery.
Right.
But we are going to use the onions as a base.
Good
so
deal.
We're going to start with a little pat of butter here.
Yeah, a little more. There you go.
A little more. And I'm just going to put a dash of oil in there so it doesn't burn.
Oh, yeah.
Got a beautiful extra virgin olive oil. Okay, this recipe calls for about a quarter cup. We're going to make a small batch here of onions, and you know, onions make everything taste good. Mm-hmm. So Keith, if you want to keep an eye on those for me.
Sure.
Stir them up, and I'll go over the rest of the ingredients.
Oh, it's smelling good
I'm gonna
already.
peel up the apple here.
Oh.
Now we need to cook those until they're translucent, or just, you know, a little opaque, so you can see through them, so they're not quite so white.
Nice word. Okay.
Oh, that smells so good.
And we're gonna chop up our apple here in just nice bite-sized pieces for the soup, which I've already done some. And if you're gonna do this ahead of time,
soak it in water?
A little bit of lemon juice and some
lemon.
water.
Ah.
Okay. Now, one of my second favorite things is parsley and onions sauteing together. So that's gonna taste real good.
I want to eat that just like it is.
Tell me a little bit about your bus. You guys have given your bus a name.
Yeah, well, we affectionately call it Christine now. A couple of reasons. One, it's gray and has some primer spots on it from the paint job it is hopefully about to get. And it's kind of got a personality of its own. It's kind of left us stranded lately a couple times, you know.
Now I'm going to use a big culinary term here now. This is called a Sanger, okay?
Okay.
And this is when you make your roux in the bottom of the pan before you actually make the soup. And this is a little bit of a quicker method of making soup. So you're going to make, you're going to make a hot roux in the bottom of the pan, okay? And then you're going to put your cold stock in. See how that's going to...
Smells so good.
Which we're about ready for right here.
And that's just chicken stock?
Just some chicken stock. About 2 cups worth of chicken stock. And we have some frozen spinach here now. You can use fresh spinach.
I love spinach.
You love spinach? We'll put
a little
extra in.
I do. Love it.
All right.
I didn't when I was a kid, but I love it now.
I'm going to season this up a little bit, a little black pepper, a little bit of kosher salt.
You couldn't get me to eat anything green when I was a kid.
Really, me neither.
Well, I'll tell you, I grew up on frozen spinach, and fresh spinach is so great. But for this purpose in the soup, it's going to work out pretty good.
It smells incredible.
Now, there's a couple more ingredients we need to finish this soup. And it's a pinch of nutmeg. If you want to put that in, Trey.
Yeah.
Just a little tiny pinch, because nutmeg is very strong. Excellent. And I have some nice fresh sage that I picked up in my garden this morning.
Well, chef's got to have his own garden now.
Chef's got to have his own herb garden. And sage is very strong too, so you don't need too much of that. Now see how it's gotten a little bit thick? And we're just waiting for the apples to cook a little bit and marry the flavors. And while that's happening, we're just going to add a touch of cream. And if you want to keep it on the lighter side, a little more healthy, you can use sour cream at this point. Just don't let it boil.
Wow.
I'm just going to see if it needs any flavor adjustments here. I'll take a little taste. That's right on the money. So here you have it, an Italian spinach and apple soup for hot apple pie. Trey and Keith.
Yes.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for having
us. I appreciate it. We're going to try some of this.
I can't wait.
How it came out.
Thanks for having us.
All right, thanks.
All right.
We're cooking at Dover Down.
Wow. It's so good.
Honey? I think this might be our lucky day.
I think it might be.
I think this is what we've been waiting for.
I think it is.
Yes!
It turned blue!
Introducing the Coors Light Cold Activated Bottle. The mountains turn from white to blue when your beer reaches the perfect temperature.
It's blue like your eyes.
My eyes are green.
Only from Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Well, we're back with our Up and Country Concert Series cooking show in the beautiful lobby of the Dover Downs Hotel and Casino. Cooking with me today is hot apple pie. These guys are hot. They're traveling around the country. They're here in Dover for a show. Right now, I have Brady Seals and Brian Nutter. How you doing, guys?
Wonderful. Great. Wonderful.
Great. Well, I heard you guys liked Italian food, and you must eat at a lot of Italian restaurants on the road, I guess, huh?
We love it. You know, we have the opportunity to go to some of the best Italian restaurants in the country, and you know, we heard that you're pretty good at the Italian stuff.
Well,
so we come to see you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you very much. But Italian is one of my favorite things, and when you're cooking with love, everything is good. So you got to love what you do.
Yeah, I like that.
So we're going to make an Italian dish that has a little twist, and of course, you guys being hot apple pie, we're going to have pasta and apples.
See, we like that. Yeah. We like that.
So we're going to start with a little olive oil. Okay. And I'm going to season up my chicken breast now. I've got some flour to start with, and a little Chef Mike's Magic Spice.
Now, what's that there?
Yeah. This is Chef Mike's Magic Spice. He's our executive chef here. Okay.
Oh, wow.
I'm the culinary director, and you guys can take a bottle of that at home with you for cooking
Oh,
on
man,
the road.
that's awesome. Thank you.
You get to do any cooking on the road?
Not much.
I don't know if you've ever been on a tour bus before.
Yeah. It's mostly eating out most of the time, and you know, just kind of doing what you can, just like eating, you know, nuts and fruits and stuff like that. You know.
Right. A lot of snacks on the bus.
Yeah. It can be tough
to
to be really good on the road. That's for sure.
Now that's looking really good. Now,
Yeah,
so you just grill it with no kind of like batter or anything, right?
Well, I put a little flour on it.
Okay.
And that's gonna it's gonna crisp up the outside and seal in the juices. So if you pass me that plate there, I'll take the chicken out and we'll add it back in later because it's almost done. You want that nice golden brown color on it. That's key.
See, I can't either. Well, I mean, from where I'm from, my dad's from Kentucky, and he just batters it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we do that
and
too.
Fries it. So it's got to be fried, or it ain't gonna happen. You know. So, but this looking really like healthy and good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's key. You want it to be healthy.
Yeah.
If I try that, I have to take that out with like a chisel.
So now,
I mean, it just doesn't come out that easy.
You know, we're going to add just a touch more oil, and we have those nice brown specks on the bottom there, and that's called the fond. Okay.
The fond.
Right. So we're going to get that up. We're going to saute some onions. Okay. And we're going to get and that's a little bits of chicken that stick to the bottom of the pan.
Now, there's a name for that. Is it like glazing or something like that?
Right, deglazing.
Deglazing.
Right, we're going to be doing that, as a matter of fact. So we're just going to get a little color on those apples, on those onions, and we're going to add a few apples.
Oh, man.
And now I'm using Granny Smith's for this one.
Okay.
All right. Because we're going to use sour cream, and these apples are going to hold up nice. They're a nice firm apple. Okay, they're going to keep their shape, and they're going to be nice and tart.
You can't go wrong by adding a little apple, you know what I'm saying?
Clearly.
Especially hot apple.
Well, it's hot apple. So the only thing missing is the pie.
That's right. That's right.
Now, what was this?
Now I put in a little apple juice.
Okay.
Okay, so that's going to give it a little bit of flavor. I'm going to season the apples with salt and pepper because this is an entree dish, a dinner dish. So you can't be afraid of that.
Now, I noticed you're putting it. I mean, that salt is like more of like a big grain.
Like a sea salt or something like that?
Well, no, this is a kosher salt, but we do use sea salt in some of our restaurants. It's very, very strong. But the kosher salt is more pure. It's less processed than iodized salt or granulated salt like you usually get in the store. And you can get this anywhere now.
I know one thing. My name's all over that fettuccine right there. That's looking good, ain't it?
Okay, so we're going to reduce this apple juice a little bit by half, and then we're going to turn the heat down, okay, and we're going to add the sour cream.
I like your grill there, too.
Yeah.
See, we need that on the road.
That would be slick.
You got to get one of those.
That's what we need.
So this is a low-fat sour cream. Okay, you can use heavy cream, make it like a fettuccine Alfredo.
Right.
All right. But about a half a cup, a little more, maybe a cup.
So this is low fat, right?
This is low-fat, because I know you guys like to eat healthy.
Well, we got to, you know.
And you can give that a little stir up.
No, that's a spoon.
Mix that up.
I'm telling you.
Wow, you could hurt somebody.
Oh, I'm telling you. See, I'm not sure this is a good idea.
Now, you want to be careful with using sour cream, because you don't want to really bring it back into a boil. You just want to heat it through.
Okay.
So to make it a little bit Italian, we're going to add some fresh basil. So we got basil and apples.
That smells fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Man, that's looking better now. Apple pie right there, boy.
Yeah.
And we're going to heat up
So you just put it right in there with it, right?
We're just going to put it right in there with it.
So now you've already, gotten the pasta ready to go, right?
Well, yeah, I pre-cooked this pasta,
Okay.
and that's a good thing to do for this dish. You can do it, up to a day ahead of time.
Is this working for you
Yeah,
here?
this is looking great. We're just starting to come up to a boil there.
I'm telling you, check that thing.
That is a spoon.
We got some major spoons here. Now see, it's getting a little thick there, so I'm just going to put a little chicken stock in.
Okay. Okay.
Or you can
Just
add a
sort
little
of-
water if you don't have chicken stock right there. A little more apple juice would do in this
Okay,
one.
all right.
Yeah, trying to
Since
get
we're doing
everything to like come together.
Yeah,
is the-
see, 'cause
I can't do that.
I'd have cooked that chicken about an hour and a half ago, and it'd been sitting. You know what I'm saying? But you know how to do it right. So
Yeah, focused on the chicken and started there, and then.
All right, if we can have one more plate like this one, I think we're ready to plate up.
Okay.
squiggly plate.
The squiggly plate.
All right.
Once the pasta's heated through, okay, we're just going to plate it up here.
My God.
Easy now.
You could hurt somebody with that right there.
We're going to put our chicken. I'm going to use that a little bit of chicken juice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
that's good flavor there. And you get a
Mercy.
family
Alive.
of 4. We're going to top that with a little Parmesan cheese.
That's right.
And a little more basil. And there you have it. Chicken and apples.
Indeed.
Yes.
Woo!
That's beautiful, man. That's awesome.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming. How
Thank
about
you.
we have some of this?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Try some?
yeah, I
Let's
can't
see if we
wait.
can split it up.
Yeah, actually, get out of the way.
That's right. Yeah, they're over there hooting and hollering. They want to get in
No,
on
you
this
had
thing,
yours.
right?
You got soup.
Dover Downs is cooking. Dover Downs is cooking.
Can we just set in on it? Woo, set in on it.
Oh my gosh. The apple in there is just right on.
All right, guys, you want to come on in? Come on in and join.
That's enough talking. Let us eat. Wow.
Dude, this is.
Well, we don't have to get lunch now.
No, this is excellent. I mean, we've had a lot of apple dishes over the course of 2 or 3 years.
I'll bet you guys
But
have.
this one really takes the pie.
Yeah, this is it right here.
Speaking of pie, no show would be complete
Ah!
unless we had a nice fresh apple pie right out of here.
There it is.
Ooh, look at there.
So I hope it's as good as yours, but I made that for you guys to take backstage and, I don't know, throw it at the audience. Or something.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Yeah,
That's
thank
awesome.
you.
Thank you very much. So that's it from Dover Downs for this show. I want to thank Brady, Keith, Trey, and Brian of Hot Apple Pie. Ray Scott for being gracious to appear with me, and stay tuned for the next Up and Country series cooking show here on Dover Downs is Cooking. I'm Fred Bone. Thank you for coming. Thanks, guys.